Welcome to another episode of PC Plays Guernsey FC with me, Andy. I bring you today to the transfer screen because we have had two ins since we last met. Daniel Gibbons, who's come from Torquay. 2.5, nearly 3-star forward, solid, 18-year-old, good physicals. 9 pace, 10 acceleration, not amazing, but he's a target man. Really quite good technicals apart from long throws and marking and tackling. He's a forward, that doesn't make any difference. And useful mentals for an 18-year-old, so I thought we'd bring him in. He plays target man attack as well. That's his favourite position, which I'm thinking might be useful going forward. And this guy, Max Towboys from Eastleigh, he is he's an attacking midfielder, which is amazing. Plus he plays advanced playmaker, which I've found in a 4-2-3-1 works amazingly well. So we look at him, he's 20 years old. Good physicals, 13 acceleration, 12 pace, looking nice. Look at those mentals though for a 20-year-old. 12 flair, 14 determination, 12 vision, 13 work rate. At this level, superb. And 10 technique as well. And some useful technicals. So I'm thinking he could definitely do a job for us. With that in mind, just looking at our tactics, we've basically got 3 tactics being trained out. Tactic 1, which is the 4-1-2-3, which we've used a lot in the past. Because Liam Triggs likes playing wing back and Omri Smith is not bad at wing back, we've got options we've never really had before, especially if I can get our relatively new guy, Matt Campbell, to play as an inside forward, which he's being trained at. That would be immense. So that's a useful tactic. This is the one we're going to be playing more with Towboys here. So the 4-2-3-1, which I've seen used quite a bit as well. And again, wing back up one side but not up the other. So we've got a bit of asymmetry, but it could be really, really good. And this position could be deep line playmaker, could be a ball winner. I'm hoping these 3 link really nicely, and then we can have our advanced playmaker linking with the forward really nicely as well. I've seen promising signs with that. And then lastly, when we're playing big teams like we are today, and we'll go into that in a minute, playing a defensive 4-1-4-1. So yes, I'm just going to leave our new guy Gibbons up front today, I think, as a target man, just try and hit him, and hopefully Hugo and Charlton could be jolly on the spot to sort of get anything that comes out of it, any knockdowns or whatnot. If we actually look at Gibbons, he's only 182, so he's not quite 6 foot, but 77 kilos. He's a decent sized chap. So yeah, hoping he has a little bit of, 11 strength for a 18-year-old's not bad as well. So yeah, it's doable. So we'll see if this comes to pass today, because we will be using this, see how it works. So we look at our schedule. So since we last met, obviously that 1-1 draw against Hitchin, we did beat them 2-1 in the replay. Good game. We went 1 up, they came back to 1-1, and then Ruben Wilson finished it off in the 75th minute. If we have a quick look at the stats for the game, they looked like they were very much on top for most of it, but we had a lot of possession and actually had more on target than they did. So I think at the end of the day, 2-1 was a fair result, and we were playing the 4-1-3-2, which seemed to work okay with Triggs and Smith as wing backs. And then a 0-0 against Knaresborough using the 4-2-3-1 we just looked at, with Towboys coming into the team. This was a really hard game. It's really harsh. If you look at the stats, 16-6. I'm looking at the goals, and where I actually clicked on this earlier, and it doesn't work particularly well to take you to the right highlight. But decent shots on target there. They had 5, and they were all, well, apart from that one up there, 5 out of 6 on target. But it was just really hard. If we look at these stats again, 16-6, 8 on target for their 3. Their keeper only gets a 6.9, even though he's kept out 8 shots there. 66% possession, we're all over them, just couldn't put the ball away. Ruben didn't have a brilliant game, but nice to see Towboys with a 7 on his debut for us. So Yeah, that was good, and that brings us to the FA Cup second qualifying round game, I should say, against FC United. Second, Vanarama North, one league above us. If we look at how they've done, they were immense. They play the 4-2-3-1. Lost against Stourbridge, but have done well in the 3 games since. 2,500 home attendance, which when we played Chesterfield back in season 1, there was a 4,500 attendance for the FA Cup game, and we made 40 grand out of it, which would be beautiful, because if we look at our finances, we're 79 in the hole. You can see the 4 times they've put, they put money in twice there, so 5 times they actually put money in to keep us afloat. We need to get out of this division. Currently we're spending just slightly over the wage budget. Committed spending is less than that though, but we've got some non-contractees at the moment as well, which is making it slightly more monetarily. This was it. Daniel Gibbons has come on as a non-contract. He's on about 80 quid a game, and we've got a goalkeeper, Justice Owusu, we looked at, who's non-contract, but he's hardly in the squad, so not actually paying that much for him. But if we look at the actual wages, Ugo's on 300, but they're not on vast amounts. We've not got that many. We've got one more person over 200 quid a week, so I don't see that as paying a lot out. And we did rotate quite a bit, but I might have to trim this back again. I'll keep trimming it back, and then I'll get a load of players in. I might have to think about that towards the end of the season. Nathan, he pulled his thigh, so he's out for this game, but he would have been obviously left-sided further up the pitch, whereas we've got Adam Taylor, we've seen a few times, who's really, really good as defensive winger, so that could be very useful today. I'm tempted to play Campbell as this right wing, because if we look at the rankings, the ratings, then Matthew is our best right winger at the moment. So Marcus is good, and he's on the subs bench, so he could very well come on. But this is the team we're going to go with Tommy Scott, Omri Smith, that's Andrew Byrne, isn't it? Yeah, Andrew Byrne, who's now ranked, if we look at our squad, by ability, he's now ranked our best defender, better than Tom Bruce. So that's quite interesting that we've got a nice lot of players here, 3 stars or more, which we've not had. So I think that's good for us going forward. With Tommy Bruce and Liam Triggs playing fullbacks today, the left and the right, just to keep it nice and tight in the defensive formation. Shawnee Stewart playing as the anchor man, and then Adam Taylor, Charlton, Hugo, Matthew, I need to get their names right, with Daniel Gibbons up front. So let's go to it. FA Cup, always good. Obviously they're very much favourites for this. Let's just go with that. Daniel Gibbons, give him a go up front. I know, but I'm just looking at this as a possibility of getting a little bit of money out of it. So let us passionately say, nothing to lose. Let's go and show everybody what we're capable of. And faith. And I will see you for the kickoff. And we kick off on a slightly shorter, smaller pitch than we used to by the looks of it. I fully expect them to absolutely batter us, but let's see what happens. Ball to Logan. Christy Davis, ball out wide to Blakeman, and curls it in the corner. 4 minutes gone, 1-0. I'm wondering whether just playing defensive is just going to drag them all on anyway. So it's a good ball across, just nobody out. Our winger's not in it's a great finish. Our winger's not in a particularly good place there, is he? Let's pause that there. So defensive winger, but I think no, that would have been the right side, wouldn't it? So Campbell was a support winger, just wasn't back, was he? I'm going to go to a wider defence because that came from out wide, didn't it? Be nice to not be completely massacred because that could mess things up morale-wise, which has not been too bad really. So they have the ball again, ball to Logan, back out to ball to Taylor. Put a tackle in. Oh, that's hit the top of the bar and gone out. Yeah, as I said, the actual morale side of it's been pretty good recently, so even though it's not been amazing, we're not been losing that many. Blakeman, good save on Tommy Scott there, and you go out. Yeah, it might be something where if we're only 1-0 down, with 30 left, we can have a go at it. Oh, I've got another one. Blakeman, ball over, Tommy Scott. You're going to get it out to a wing back, and Brucey. Tommy, get out wide left. Brucey, what are you doing? That's good ball, Mark Campbell, but nobody in there, and they've got the ball back. Blakeman to bed. Oh, Campbell gets in there. Gibbons, what a goal! 1-1 from nowhere, and that was a finish. That was, crikey. Let's have a look at that again. So Campbell gets in there well. Really poor touch from their number 5 there. Ball in the middle. Gibbons. That looks like a toe punt. That really looks like a toe punt. let's praise him for that one, because 7 shots to 2. We shouldn't be 1-1 really. But we will take that. That was brilliant. Yeah, that left back Blakeman is really, he's going to be up against Campbell, isn't he? And Blakeman, ball in the middle. Oh, what the hell's happened there? Sort of hit the bar and ricocheted off. Yep, so coming up to the half time. I mean, they've got some tired little boys there as well. Andy Byrne. God, it's such a tight pitch, isn't it? He just had to slam it forward. Gibbons, Charlton. Mr. Taylor. That's a good ball over. Oh, no. He sort of, didn't trust himself there. Oh, Christ, what a ball. This is such a tiny pitch. Ball out to Blakeman. Ball over. Oh, shame. 2-1. This is a really, really small pitch. Just might be able to just push the line really high. Yeah, I'm going to pause that there. Let's have a look at our lines, because that is such a small pitch that we could do that. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. The passing's a sort of standard. I'm not going to... Let's go fairly wide. Let's see if that does anything. So, goalkeeper gets it. It's just so congested in the middle. Oh, it's a good save from Tommy Scott. That was a hell of a hit though. And Blakeman, corner. And it's our free kick, brilliant. Coming up to the half. They've had 13 shots to our 3, but it's only 2-1. 45% possession, it's not too bad, is it? Half time, okay, that's not that bad. So if I go assertive, no, there's nothing there. Oh, look. I don't know, are they gonna... Let's just say we're the underdogs. No, I wonder whether they think they did... Yeah, they think they've done badly, which I don't think they have, because that's a really strange sort of pitch, and we haven't got Warby on. We never bothered to put Warby on the bench though, so I could go 4-2-3 and push these guys up. Problem is Taylor's not... Oh, I don't know. I'm going to leave this until 60, because there's always a possibility we might get back into it. So defending wide, we've got a big gap now line wise, but standard tempo. I'm gonna go higher tempo and press, and let's play that as always a Gagan press, really, isn't it? Without the wingers, if there could be such a thing. Blakeman's running the show, isn't he? Why is he? Let's have a look at his £525 a week. Yeah, he looks pretty special for this level anyway. Let's calm down a little bit, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, Andy Byrne, ball over. But they've got it. Taylor, Logan, back to Christie, Taylor, Logan. This has got, just curled over. That was alright, we kept him out a fair way there. Let's have a look. So we've got Daniel Gibbons on 81, we've got Hugo's not having a good game. Might get Charlie on. Yeah, I don't know what to do about him. Should be our best player in the team. Really doesn't play like it. Only seen him a couple of times. Liam Triggs. Oh, he's got in. Come on. 2-2. What a free kick. I'm sure he's a lefty as well. Was that right foot? Oh, goalkeeper's awful goalkeeping. Okay, that's quite interesting. I'm going to go cautious. Just change the balance of the plate a little bit. Because there's no way we should be in this at all. Blakeman to Moysin. Ball out. Is he going to hit it? Oh, it's a good blocking. Look how close we are in the middle. We're supposed to be defending wide. Yeah, so I put it on defensive wide. Everybody in the middle. Yeah, defensive positioning on this is awful. So that was a good block there. I mean, look, you've got everybody running towards the ball. Tommy Scott couldn't do much about that. That was a shame. Yeah, okay. As it is, we shouldn't be in the game anyway, should we? Let's face it. He's had some really dodgy games recently, Tommy Bruce. I'm thinking of possibly resting him for a while. Yeah, Taylor's not been playing well, has he? I'm thinking it's time to get Walden on. No, I'm gonna bring that back. Don't know if it is because Campbell's not been playing it badly. 6.8. I'm gonna put Campbell up the pitch a bit. I'm gonna have him as the attacking winger. I'm gonna get James Warby on and play him as an attacking winger as well. And we are going to focus down the wings, and we're going to underlap with Charlie hopefully. We're going to attack extremely wide, which on this pitch is not difficult because it's tiny. Bring our line up a little bit and maybe go positive. Or no, let's not go silly, let's go balanced. See if we can drag a third goal out. Baird 6.0. Let's have a look at the opposition tactics. So he's on a 6.0. Let's really press on him. Show him on his wrong foot and tackle him hard. Let's see how that goes. See if we can get something out of him there. So it's our ball, but it's deep here. So Campbell being harried. Charlie Higgins. Ball over. Right, Mr. Gibbons, can you score? Oh, come on. That should have been 3-3. That should have been 3-3. That was poor. Oh, their ball. Blakeman to Taylor. Christy Davis. Oh, for God's sake. Go. Right, last 10. I'm going to put Ruben up front as an advanced forward, or do him as a pressing forward on attack, I think. Just thinking of him messing about with really pressing the defenders, and that one defender is on has he come off? Yeah, he's going to be taken off, isn't he? Okay. Yeah, it shows you if you have to take a defender off, you know it's not going well. Right, I'm going to demand more. I'm going to go attack him for the last few. Let's see if we can get something out of this. Come on, 5 minutes. Very attacking. I'm not going to get a shout now, am I? No. 30 seconds. Let's get the ball back. Oh, they've got it. We are so narrow. Ball's going out of play. Throw in. That's going to be the last kick of the game. 3-2 loss. That's a shame. We didn't do too badly there. Yeah, I'm going to passionately say, assertively say it. Oh, I don't know. This could mess up. No, they liked it. That's good. Nice to see that they're realist about it. Yeah, it was a shame, but we've got £999 for losing. But let's have a look at the schedule. There's only 2,002, so a shame. So it's about 20,000, I reckon. Let's have a look at the finances. 65 was a gate receipts, 32,000 gates, so about 20 for that game. Yeah, not too bad. Anyway. So what we will do is we will come back for, I think, we've got a really weird little bit where we had 2 games, not 2 whole weekends with no games. I think Farnborough. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. We'll come back for Farnborough. I know we've got an FA Trophy, and we've got this League Cup, but we'll come back for Farnborough and we'll try and get through the games a bit. I reckon another 8 episode season will be enough, I reckon. If, cross fingers, if we can get anywhere near the top, and we might do a few more episodes, but yeah, this might be a very, very long save, I think. Looking at it, it's just so difficult to get players to come that make the team any better, but yeah, that is what it is. So if you like what you've seen today, please leave a thumbs up on it, that'd be amazing. Subscribe for this every, I think I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday now. And hopefully see you soon. Bye.